back at it again, and we have Newt Gingrich. All right, apparently, schooling someone who was trying to shame the Orange Man. All right, so yeah, let's see what we dive into today. But before we hop into it, make sure you guys hit that like button, okay? And if you are not subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. All right, join the family. And make sure you guys are following me on social media. Those links are down below in the description box. Instagram, Twitter, Truth Social, Discord server, all of that good stuff is down below. And with that being said, let's dive in.
So after I graduate, I'm a current senior. I'm planning on moving to DC and hope to get my foot in the door in Capitol Hill. And I want to work in politics. And yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, so as a woman who will be moving to DC and working for the government, how should I entrust President Trump to respect and uphold my reproductive and workplace rights if he has demonstrated a tremendous lack of respect for women in the media field and political field?
What?
Okay, I'm confused. All right.
Can I clarify something?
No. I'm trying to listen carefully. I understand the argument over abortion, which I assume is what you're referring to, with reproductive rights.
Yeah, and in terms of workplace rights, working on equalizing pay, as well as mobility opportunities.
Pay is equal. That is a myth. Stop spewing out this crap. You know, the crazy part about this journey is, like, once you learn the truth about everything, like, it just annoys you to hear people still spewing out this lie, this myth. You know? Like, before this journey started, she would have said that, and I wouldn't have batted an eye at it. Yeah, equality. But now that I know the truth, it's just like, come on, yo. Do your research. Coming from somebody who previously didn't do their own research. Now I'm getting annoyed that other people don't do their research. How ironic is that? But yeah, we got to do a better job at educating these folks, because that has been a recurring statement from way too many people. And it's simply not true. That is a fact. It is not true. They took a statistic that sounded and seemed like it would rile up some people, and they spewed it out, right? They didn't take apples to apples. They took apples to grapes. They didn't account for anything other than one's gender, men and women, who gets paid more. Well, there's a lot of different factors that involve that they didn't take into account. So, man, it's just so annoying. Do y'all get annoyed hearing that statement? Let me know in the comment section, please. Let's jump back in.
Working on equalizing pay, as well as mobility opportunities.
Since Trump actually paid dramatically more than Clinton did, and the Trump organization was the first organization to hire a woman to build a high-rise in New York City, and Trump is surrounded by women executives, and Trump's daughter is in part leading the effort to have other women become as successful as she is. And they just had a whole series of meetings, including with the Canadians, on how do you enhance women in the workplace. Which part of that doesn't sound to you like he's actually trying? Well,
Crickets.
I didn't hear the line.
She was referring to some of the really terribly degrading comments that he has made about women in all walks of life. And I think, as someone that is very excited to move
a lot like Bill Clinton.
And what terrible comments has he made? I mean, of course, we all know the grab her by the pussy statement. Whatever. Okay. But what else you got? At least I'm not aware of anything else. Now, maybe there are some other crazy statements, you know? I don't know. But that's always the one that people go back to, at least when I've heard anybody speak about it. Oh, did you hear what he said? Grab her by the... And I'm like, yo. Because, listen, I had this discussion And I'm not going to reveal who they were or even where I was. You know, I respect people's privacy, okay? But somehow the topic came up, and the person mentioned that Trump had said, you know, grab her by the, and I'm like, come on. I'm like, come on, yo. Come on. I've played sports my entire life. So I've been in locker rooms with other guys. Man, you can't tell me. All right, I guess to make this story make sense, it was a guy that I was speaking to, okay? So I have to reveal that to make this make sense. But I was like, yo, you can't tell me that you haven't heard people, fellas, say things worse than that about chicks. Say things similar to that about chicks. Not saying that it's right or whatever, but for you, because the person was obviously, you know, a Democrat. I feel, you know, no bad intentions or nothing. And I'm not trying to take a poop on them or anything like that. That's not my purpose. I'm just saying it so that you guys understand. The person was a Democrat, but I felt like they were trying to take a dump on Trump because he said that. And I'm like, yo, you can't say that because you've been around and probably have said very similar things. And I'm like, yo, you can't have a double standard there. You can't do that. That ain't cool. I ain't say that ain't cool, but basically that. And person was like, yeah, you got a point. And it's just like, why are people acting like he said something? Now, once again, not saying that it's right, but people are acting like, especially fellas, especially some of the fellas, are acting like they've never heard this stuff a day in their life, and Trump's the only person that ever said it. Your cousin probably said it. Your brother probably said something similar. You know, so like, stop it with the nonsense. Stop it. Once again, and I want to make this clear so we have zero confusion. Not saying that it's right, okay? But don't act like Trump's the only person that's ever said that, because that's what I feel like people are doing and trying to demonize him. Oh, he's like the worst person on earth. Did you hear what he said? He grab her by the pussy. And they're acting like he's actually done that. Like, which I highly doubt. Like, who in the world walks up to a chicken? I don't care who you are. Oh, yeah, I'm going to grab her by the... Like, you know, like, could he have done it? Sure. What's the likelihood? Like, fellas, let's be real. Even like the jocks amongst us, you know, when we were in high school and whatnot, the popular guy, even that guy or those guys weren't just walking up to chicks. Oh, yeah, I'm going to grab her by the... You know, we all did dumb stuff. Of course, we were kids, you know, but nobody's walking up to a chick. Oh, grab her. That type of stuff annoys me. That type of stuff annoys me. When people, like, take stuff to the extreme, and it's just like, really? You know? But how do y'all feel about it? Let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'm just overreacting, which I probably am. But talk to me.
I'm sorry, it just came out. I didn't mean to do it. But go ahead. Look, but there's no question that if you decide to go back through all of Donald Trump's life.
And by the way, this is no disrespect to the person that I had that conversation with. Because they might be watching right now. It's all love, brother. It's all love, but I gotta call a spade when I see a spade, okay? You know?
That there have been moments of real stupidity, hanging out in locker rooms talking with guys. Okay. On the other hand, how many of you know guys?
Say that again. Say that again.
Life, that there have been moments of real stupidity, hanging out in locker rooms talking with guys. Okay.
I literally just said the same exact thing. Had no clue that he was about to say that. The same exact thing. It's common sense. Okay?
On the other hand, how many of you know guys who you suspect have done that? I realize the modern younger generation, you're much more sensitive, and no males in this room would ever in any way speak disrespectfully about women. But yes. In older generations that happened. Was what, but the reality is, we have no. I don't know of any evidence of the Donald J. Trump who is President of the United States who is in any way anti-female.
Right.
And there's
Facts.
a lot of evidence if you look at how they ran Trump Enterprises, that women did astonishingly well, were paid as well or better than men, and that he tended to promote based on merit, not based on any other criteria. So I think that the work, look, I think the argument over reproductive rights is a legitimate argument. If you felt strongly about it, that blocks you from probably being for him. But I think on the workplace thing, you're going to be very surprised. It is not historically the Republicans who underpay women. In fact, look even at the Obama White House. I think you're going to find that Trump will do much better than the Obama administration did.
Bing, 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 bing. Just saying. Just saying. And once again, like you said, it doesn't mean that fellas hate women. But come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. You can't tell me y'all haven't been in the locker room where some of the fellas talking about something crazy, you know? Saying something crazy about something. Like, keep it 100. Once again, not saying that it's right. But the fact that the media tried to and then of course you have all these guy news hosts. Oh, Trump's like the worst person on earth. How dare he say something like, man, you probably said something similar yourself. Stop it with the nonsense. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, man. And any fellas out there can back me up on that statement. He backed me up. He said it himself. I had no clue that he was going to say that. But I said the exact same thing. In the locker room, fellas get together. Fellas say dumb stuff. Fellas do dumb stuff too. Let's keep it real. Okay? Let's keep it real. But yeah, it doesn't mean that, you know, I don't think any of the guys that I've ever heard say anything crazy like hated women. Which is what, you know, they would like you to believe today. Oh, any fella that says anything crazy hates women. Like, no, stop it. Stop it. That's not the case. That is not the case at all. Like, come on. Like, everything like resorts to hate for people on the left. Oh, well, you hate this person if you say anything negative about them. Like, no. Not at all. It's just crazy how they jump to such an extreme. But then, ladies, did you guys really take offense to what Trump had said back then? And now, hearing what I just explained to you guys and what Newt explained, do you have a different perspective on it? Let me know. Let me know. And once again, this is no disrespect to women. It's just some guys talk about crazy stuff. You know, that's just a fact. I cannot change it. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I can't stop somebody from speaking. Yeah. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about that in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. And we love women. Okay? Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. I'm out, y'all.